Eh. Eh. Just reading something. Short-haired Andrew jump scare. Rah. I have short hair now. I got a haircut last Saturday. I too got a haircut. Based. I have water. Which is also pretty based, being on Friday. It's kind of dumb. Who the fuck gets a haircut on Friday? You should be a true Giga Chad like me and get it cut on Saturday. The day you have to go to a Flyers game at 1 o'clock and you get to the haircuttery place at like 10:30 and you stress that you're going to miss the game, but then you end up being like an hour early. That was a good game too. They played the Minnesota Wild and they won like by fucking
Slay the princess? More like, throw pipe bombs through her windows and call her fucking gay. Got him.
Got him. I'm going to take a picture of that. It's beautiful. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, they beat the Minnesota Wild like 7-5. Sean Couturier got a hat trick. It's pretty cool. I should text this person that I'm streaming. There we go. I just texted them, guys. Guys, if you were a doctor, would you kill people? Taking my slippers off because my feet are hot. Once again. I think I did that last stream. I was like, my feet are hot. Let me take my slippers off. And then I did. In my country, I legally have to if they ask. Based Canada, allowing doctors to murder people. I wonder, does America do the same thing? I'd like to say yes, but I don't know. Probably not, because we suck. Anyway, we're playing Slay the Princess. I know nothing about this game. Several other countries allow euthanasia. Based other countries. America doesn't. Common America L. But I mean, we get to own guns, so I guess there's a trade-off. But anyway, we're playing Slay the Princess. I know nothing about this game besides the fact that there is a princess, and apparently at some point or another you slay her. Hopefully you slay that pussy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's fucking just get into this bitch. Oh, she's kind of cute in like the little like loading thing that Steam has going on there. Jesus.
Slay the princess is just D&D, but your game master is a railroading who needs to get out more. Slay the princess is just D&D, but your game master is a railroading who needs to get out more.
Why did it censor that? Was it... What was the word you tried to say, but it's censored? I'm going to assume cunt. I will not say. So I'm assuming it was worse than cunt. Perhaps. Oh, boy. I don't get why cunt is so bad. Or at least oh, you can't see my mouse. That's weird. In America, it is anyway. Europeans don't give a fuck. Or at the very least, Australians. I think British people use cunt a lot, too. I don't know in Australia they say that all the time. Anyway, we're going to choose English because we're fucking Americans. British use it a lot. I knew that. Black Tabby Games. I like black cats. Black cats are cool. Serenity Forge. God, this is a horror game and is not intended for our audience. Please visit our website if you need to listen to specific content warnings. Slight predictions, flickering image effects, as well as parallax effects on rare occasions, and has caused most distractions in players. If either of these effects cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. We're not going to. Fuck your guys' health issues. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Aww. Guys, it's a love story. So this is Slay the Princess's pussy. Oh, is that the princess? Dang! I should make that a sound reading. Is that the princess? She looks so sad. Why is she so sad? Why is she only chained to one set of chains? What's in preferences? Unseen text, after choices, transitions, blinking, boy effect, parallax effect, flickering images, auto advanced text, auto forward time. I don't know what any of this means. I wonder why. I mean, I could think of some reasons, but I don't know. Chat, should we join their Discord? Let's just fucking get right into it. New game. Okay, make princess homosexual, make protagonist tomboy.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Why doesn't my mouse show up on stream? Shia LaBeouf! Where?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you... Oh, there's a lot of fucking shit. I guess this just elaborates further on, like... Fuck the world. Yep. Oh, damn. See, I thought this was going to be like a couple sessions. Like, this is a fun little game. This might be almost as long as Persona. Does more than elaborate. What does it do? Does it make me a ham sandwich? Like, I haven't had a good ham sandwich in so long. It'll make me a ham sandwich. You promise? Promise? Please? Yes? Alright, bet. The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I promise I has a chance to do so. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? What could she possibly do?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
This narrator kind of reminds me, it kind of makes me think of the Stanley Parable, where like how like the narrator like interacted with the player character a bit. 8 birds, 8 bees, 8 people, not racist, I just don't like them. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I don't know, I like exploring the fucking woods, asshole.
You might as well reach the end of your journey.
You might as well suck my dick. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? You ever thought about that, you little shit for dick? You ever fucking thought about that? You ever fucking thought about that, motherfucker? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? I'm on 100 right now.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Fuck you, I'm here all night.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because
My
she's
sources, I made it the fuck up.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Yeah, just back that statement up, narrator. My evidence is I made it the fuck up.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Well, then just keep her in the fucking cabin then. Why do I have to kill her? Just if she leaves the cabin, then the world ends. Just keep her in the cabin. Piece of cake. Got a load of this fucking retard. Like, it's one of my favorite memes. It's it's literally like Ross from Friends. It just says like just this, and instead of get a load of this guy, it just says get a load of this fucking retard, and it just makes me laugh because how like unnecessarily vulgar it is. Who's honking their fucking horn so loud? Fuck you. Causality. That's a pretty big word for Andrew to understand there. Yeah, it's true. Thank you, Jason, for looking out for me.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
But then we can let the chicken grow, kill it, and eat the egg, and eat the chicken. Come on. Smaller to understand words. I'm gonna cook the chicken. I'm gonna fuck the chicken.
Unless,
Hacked.
of course, you do your job and slay her.
Oh, I'll slay her, all right. And before you ask, no, slaying does not involve slaying that pussy. Damn it! Then why am I here? And what is the prize, you monster? Living. And also a lifetime supply of heat tap. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, see here. Here's where I kind of agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like fuck the 1%. You know, this princess bitch, she's got that fucking elite status. Fuck her. Fuck that shit. Can't someone else do this? I really just want to go home. Yes, but the king can order my entire town burned. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck the 1%. We kill his daughter. He's like, oh, I'm so sad. My daughter's dead. And then we'll be sad. And then before he can turn your testicles into gravy, I kill the king. And then I become king. And then I just say, yo, I'm king now. No more rules. Just do whatever you want. Only rule is you can't kill me. And then someone will eventually kill me and the cycle will repeat again. Because that's how the world works.
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
Why do I have to be the one to do this?
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Become king. It would go to the next related member of the family. Nuh-uh. Not if I say so. Because if I kill the king and I'm like, I'm king, then people are just like, fuck, I guess he's king. That's how it works in like every like movie I've seen. So I think that's how it like works, you know?
Like I said, I
Excuse me.
don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
There's the Privy Council, the nobles. Yeah, they're all gonna suck my dick and make me the new king. There's a lot of fucking choices here. Holy shit. I'm not doing this. Should I be like saving after every one of these interactions? Like, is that? I just noticed there's like a little save. Ooh, what's this? All right, history. Skip, auto. No, I'm fine. Okay. Because I see like. I guess the ones that don't say, because from what I have so far, the ones that say explore are basically just me talking to the narrator and learn, like, getting more information. And these look like, let's progress the story.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
I don't wanna. If you consider that maybe I'm okay with the world ending.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
How do you... Thanos wanted it to end. Saying Thanos' feelings are invalid? What about Galactus? He eats worlds. World doesn't end. Galactus don't eat. Oh, is the princess the Silver Surfer? That'd be pretty cool. If the no, it didn't. Shut up, Jason. I'm trying to prove a point. Imagine if, like, plot twist, the princess was the Silver Surfer and this was like a fucking MCU tie. Your point sucks? You suck.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
It ties directly to Doctor. Wait, what? There's a fucking Marvel tie-in. Are you fucking with me? Doctor Doom is in this. You're fucking with me. I knew you were fucking with me. Now I'm just disappointed, Jason. It's Venom! I got that third Venom, no more Venom, never gonna follow up Venom. They ain't gonna know what hit them. It's like we go to kill the president. It's like, why do I hear Eminem playing? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes. Shut up, bitch! You have to slay her before you get it.
Is it her pussy? Because I kind of want to slay that before I slay her, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
It's her undead pussy?
Whatever you think
Nice.
it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Well, I think it's going to be a pair of titties in my mouth, and I don't know what could be better than that, quite frankly. Okay, so since these ones don't have explore next to it, should I save before clicking one, or two bicycles? Okay, that's definitely better than a titty in my mouth, I'm not gonna lie. No, just play the game. Don't tell me what to do. Thanks for telling me what to do. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say that she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Can I just turn around and leave? Is this like the immediate ending in the game? I'm getting Doki Doki Literature Club flashbacks with this screen right here, and I don't like that.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yeah, that way. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Oh, whatever, Mom. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope, I like this. And the matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. Because I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Oh shit, the game just keeps going.
Good.
Okay.
What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
But that's you.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you
Railroading motherfucker.
Everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I really get what you're saying now. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me to do this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail.
Yes, they
They're
do.
facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. Is that Andrew is a... The thing you don't understand, Dinner, is that Andrew is a stubborn fucking cunt. You're goddamn right I am.
Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Oh, hang on.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
What?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path.
You got your first Andrew ending.
And not just a cabin, the cabin.
Congrats, retard. Thanks.
A fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
That's not a good thing. Why?
Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Hooray!
Great
On a
vegetables.
path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Wait, what?
is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What's happened? What? My save from earlier is still there. Is that a wall? Start you on a new game, but it said chapter 2. That's so nice of it, but it said chapter 2. I got a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
He is like the narrator in the Stanley Parable. Holy shit, he's mad as fuck because we're not, like, playing the game right.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
I have voices in my head? Again, I wanted a cabin. Lie. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now. I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Exactly. We weren't there last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
I don't think I will. I don't think I will.
Before you go any further.
What a nice railroading game.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Okay, Mom. What the I wanted... Is this an end? Did it... Huh. So each ending goes into the next chapter.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Whoa, this is trippy.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
This is getting kind of... It's weird. Like, I almost feel like I want to go back to just, like, proceed as normal, but at the same time, like... I'm getting the sense that's not the point of the game. Just a suggestion before you continue, you might want to save and restart just to get perspective. What do you mean? This game is modern cinema. You're modern cinema. Don't spoil anything. Trust me? Okay. Should I overwrite this save or this save? Or just make a new save? What should I... Save and just restart the game all over? You're suggesting? I got 100 saves. Holy shit. Okay, I'll just fucking use every slot then. Alright, so... Plus quick saves. Ooh, quick saves. Those are fun. I guess... Just start a new game or start over back from here? You said restart, so I'm going to restart the new game or reset. Yes. Oh, I quit the game. I thought it would take me to the main menu. Whoop. I only suggest this because things will feel really weird. In what sense? Hey, it's a horror game. This is a love story. Alright, let's go to new game. Not gonna spoil it. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
Alright, I just got here and you're already fucking up. Nuh-uh.
Is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What do you mean by perspective?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, we already did all this shit. I'm not doing that again on stream. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution! Silently continue to the cabin. Could we just do like a full-on like fucking squall run? where we just say nothing. Just don't say anything at any point and just do what we're told. Yes, that's honestly based. I don't think I'm gonna do that. All right, first, easily, it's a route. Oh, I would assume so if it gives you the option. It's kind of like in like the Walking Dead game, how you can just choose triangle for every response and never say anything to anybody. Like ultimate, like true neutral. Except for the stuff that really affects the story. All right, but let's, fresh save. I'm going to proceed forward as if I'm taking this seriously. Last time I was being a little stinker. I was being a little silly guy. So let's try and take this seriously. Let's see what we do. Silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Is she hot?
A warning before you go any further.
A warning.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Sounds like my ex.
Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Zoom in on the cabin. Oh, the door opened. That's neat.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
This is different.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls
What
are
a nice-looking sex cabin.
of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
This game master isn't even giving us any good loot. Let us enter the sex basement. Ooh, our little, mouse thing has a
The door
knife.
to the basement creaks
You can't
open,
see it because for some reason it's not showing
revealing
up on stream.
a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Oh no.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I like the so oppressive. I like how it describes everything. It's very good descriptive writing. I
Her
like it a lot.
voice carries up the stairs.
The descriptions are great. Yeah, I know. I really love this kind of descriptive creepy horror writing. Her voice carries upstairs. Ooh, woo, who's there? Oh, okay, yeah, we're killing her. It's like, who's there? Ooh, woo. Yep. She has to die. You're not gonna stab widow old me. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Who's there?
Mommy?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
No, listen. Hear me out, bro. Hear me out, bro. You heard that, right? That was kind of I don't know, though. I gotta see this princess, bro. I will not, bro. Listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. You just started. Listen. Play is play. That's all I'm saying. Play is play. She would gargle your balls with knives. Hey. Dead man walking. You know what I'm saying? Dead man walking. Dead man walking. Let's see what's going on here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
If she's manipulating me to be her little slave boy, it might just work with a voice like that. Hello. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. What should I do? Hi. That would literally, not gonna lie, that would be my response. Hey, I'm here to kill a princess. Who's there? Hi. I'm here to slay you. I will just continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs
Sup, baby?
and lock eyes with the princess.
Damn,
There's
girl.
a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the
How
basement.
you doing, girl? Shit, you live in this basement? Damn, like... Damn, bitch, you live here? Like... It's like that fucking meme of Goofy's son. Damn, bitch, you really live here?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
None of the roots end with you fucking her. Well, why not?
Focus on the task at hand.
0 out of 10. If that's true, 0 out of 10. Worst game ever.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Please talk down to me more. Why would you even think that? Is it because I'm holding this knife? Because I don't deserve happiness? Well, I mean, yeah, but you don't have to say it. Like, nuh-uh. Hey, call me. You got me. Because this is a love story, not B porn game off of itch. Well, yeah, it's a love story. And what comes with love? Making love, which is fucking. So, because this game does not have fucking, they're communists, and I'm calling Eisenhower. Married with Children says otherwise. I don't know what that is. I'm not aware of that. But I am neither married nor do I have children. A TV show? Oh. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How
what the
about you
dog
drop
doing?
it, and then we can chat.
What's the princess doing?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her.
That show is
Sounds like she's a
amazing.
threat.
I had never heard of it. Or, wait. Was there an episode of that show where they get a dancing instructor and the instructor is Sofia Vergara? And the husband's all like, yo, hey, like, I might be into dancing, 'cause shit, like, this hot Latina is about to teach you how to dance. Was that an episode? Because if so, I've seen a clip of it. Probably. 'Cause if that's true, then I've probably seen a clip of it. If not, Key knows Married with Children, like he knows Family Guy, he'll probably be able to tell me the exact number of the episode and the whole plot of it. It had the chick who voices Leela in Futurama. Oh, that's neat.
Don't you dare.
Don't tell her no.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't trust her enough to just drop it. Drop it? I don't trust her, though. But if I drop it, then maybe she'll suck my dick. Maybe I'll get pegged. She will? Bet.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
She has a different voice from what I expected. I didn't expect like a typical like princessy voice.
Against your better judgment,
Why your eyes so
you
big,
step
bitch?
forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Nah, she not that hot no more. I should have kept the knife and just killed her. She really not that bad. 1, fuck you. 2, I have watched this show in years, sadly. 3, double fuck you because I'm watching Family Guy right now. You're watching Family Guy? Next thing you'll tell me is that the sky is blue and that grass is green. We still can't find Jimmy Hoffa, you know? Italians make it to meet the balls. Give it a bit, trust me. Alright.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with it. Just make sure you don't forget about loading the consequences. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You're coming on to me? Relationship, are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Here's because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
She's correct. She isn't correct.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If
How
I'm
has she been
supposed
eating?
to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Am I inclined to trust them? No, but I'm sure that they have the reasons for keeping that information secret from me. I was hoping you'd tell me. I've been told enough. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? Shut up. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd find out when I got down here, but like... Every conversation can matter. Well, that's not good. Oh shit. Oh damn. I kind of regret telling this bitch that I knew she's supposed to end the world. Yeah, that meant some shit. So let's try and deflect. Or should we? Your call? I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
It's my last hint total.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
This is very... I'm like locked the fuck in now. I was being silly earlier, but now I'm locked in.
Like
For now.
I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
How about bitch?
Again, she offers no specifics, no matter how hard you try.
I feel like that's a
you'll
pretty
never
good
get
one
a
to use
straight
for her,
answer
I'm not
out of
gonna lie.
her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
No. Just give me, just let me hear it out. Right? Let me hear the bitch out. Just a little bit. Is my camera out of focus? Hang on a second. I always turn the focus off auto. There we go.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
She's supposed to cut her arm off?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Alright, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Indeed I have. Just pulls down my pants. What the fuck?
You know why you're here.
So this is just gonna... I think slaying her is just gonna take me to another chapter that's just like a reset, right? Getting you out of here, examine the chains. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm only here for a small amount of guidance. I appreciate that. There's an ungodly number of routes and decisions. Okay. So, like, at first, I thought this was going to be something like a... I didn't know really what to expect from this game. Just doing this route first is to get perspective. Perspective on what, though? On the princess and her titties? Like, you'll see. Okay. Like, when I originally played on doing this game, I was like, I don't really know what to expect. I thought it would be like some kind of like horror visual novel or something. Can get bigger. How? Tell me how. Tell me exact directions on how to make the tits as big as possible. Please. I need... Jason, I need this. I will not... Damn it. Damn it. But like, I thought this was going to be like... this like a horror like light novel or something. With like maybe has like branching pathways or something in it, because I think I heard about that or whatever. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll try it and like see if I can save and like get all the endings. But this is like, I don't think I will get all the endings or like all the like definitely not all the options. I mean, I probably can if I dedicate a fuck ton of time to it. You will. Trust me. I don't. Jason, I don't trust you on a good day. Fuck you. When? Hope she stabs you? I hope she sucks my dick. I say let's keep her locked away for now.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
You could just keep this in the rotation. I plan on keeping all the Halloween streams in the rotation for a bit after Halloween. Because with Resident Evil, like, so my plan is to finally, like, just officially finish up Resident Evil 7. Because all we have left is the DLC. Zoocosis, I was probably just going to do the one stream, fuck around with, and I don't know if I'll do much else with it. Then we're going back to Stardew Valley and Twilight Princess. And then I will probably keep this going afterwards. Like, it's not going to be, like, one and done. I'm going to keep this going. But it's like, it's a question of how long do I want to keep it going if it's going to be like, oh, there's like 8 million different endings. You know what I mean?
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Why did her text change? I feel like that indicates something.
And if you don't,
You'll suck my dick?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Danger! Danger, Will Robinson! Alert! Alert! She's got them fuck me eyes, though. Like, I can't deny it. I don't like how her text changed, though. Like, that was... I feel like that means I'm not in good graces with her. And to be honest, I'm kind of more scared of her than I am the narrator. So, like... This is a tough decision to make, I'm not gonna lie. Like, since you talk... I mean, it's a fucking video game, but... Should we get her out of here, chat? You'll tell me one thing? Oh boy. Jason's fun facts. What's the thing? Bro's writing the novel over there, goddamn. You've locked yourself out of several routes for now. Really? Is it because I initially chose to just leave her? It's multiple. So this game is that deep. Like, it's that deep.
You freaking pricks! When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
But it's that deep, though. I honestly love that. That's fucking great. All right, well... My version is even more... Oh, yeah, because I got the Pristine cut. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're going to be playing this game for 5 years. Awesome. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You were a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
I have the knife, though.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Bitch, I said I was gonna come back once I figured out. Like, I'm a confused boy. Like, you can't understand. Like, look, I get you've been locked down here for like 5 hours, all right? Horrible, but like, fuck.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I think she's just trying to seduce me with her, like, mommy voice.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
She's gonna play like, oh, that's if I was afraid I already committed to not stealing. This game has a good sense of comedy to it. I love that. Let's stay steadfast in this.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
I will have it my way. This is fucking Burger King, and I will have it my way. We've been going for an hour already, and we haven't done
Close the
shit.
basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Yippee, Stockholm Syndrome.
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
I'm actually not here. Andrew left. You want to get pegged, right? Are you joking right now, or is that what's actually about to? I feel like that's what's about to happen. So was that about getting pegged? Hey, fuck it.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyway.
Hey, fuck it.
It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Let me get I should get my cologne on and shit, you know. Get a little cologne down in my asshole, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Okay, I get it. You're on the other side of the door. Stop fucking hitting the goddamn thing. It's getting annoying. God.
As she violently rattles the door,
She's not gonna peg you. God damn it. Fuck you, Jason. It's gonna be worse. Ooh!
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Yeah, boy. She will fuck up your insides. Dead man walking. Dead man walking. Dead man walking. But again, it's like, I will never forgive you for just locking me. It's like, bruh, I've said I need time to figure out, like, the fuck. She's gonna peg your urethra. But I'm not really into sounding. Ha! We had the same idea, Jason. Up top. High five. High five. High five. Hell yeah.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Bitch. I already said I was gonna decide. Like, the fuck, like, just give me some time. We will figure this shit out. Like, fuck.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess, you're a monster. Ignore her. What? Huh. There's an angry woman who has a demonic echo to her voice banging on my door. But I'm really tired, though. Like, I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow. Like, the fuck? Let me threaten her back. I'm gonna say, yo, bitch, you don't calm the fuck down. I'm gonna stab you in the fucking boob.
These aren't threats. These are promises.
So is mine. You getting stabbed in the
You're going
boob,
to have
bitch.
to sleep, and I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
technically, if the moon's out, I am seeing the light of day because the moon just reflects the sun's rays. So, like, you're just retarded.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Why can't I just leave? Why do I have to stay in the cat? Like, I could just... You know what I'm saying? I guess I made the choice to stay in the cabin.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Oh, no.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
And your asshole feels 6 inches larger.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hi.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Your face kind of fucked up.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Yes, Mommy.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
My organs, I need those.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Fucking fisheye looking at motherfucker. Look at how big your eyes are, dumbass. Fucking big ass forehead and shit. Fucking goofy Jeff the Killer looking ass.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I knew it. I knew there was an ending to fuck her. Jason, you fucking lied to me.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
You have seconds left with my last dying breath.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
I don't think it is, guys.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is.
Oh, no.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, man. Well, I guess that's the end of the game, chat. You know, I mean, decent stream, an hour long. We could probably play score with a gun now. Oh. Oh, Joy, the nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods.
Wait, wasn't the one with the wall labeled something
At the
different?
end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin...
If I left press, I curse
is a
silver.
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Pretty sure it wasn't different. That's crazy talk, Andrew. You're crazy. Okay, so gaslighting aside, was it a different thing? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Stop being crazy. Nuh-uh. Hasn't this already happened?
Hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
But you're just a voice in my head.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
I can hear all through. I'm getting a boner.
Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth.
We'll get him next time.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth that all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Thank you.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen.
gift sub jump scare. Thank you, Jason. Thank you so much for the tier 1 gift sub to Professor _ Gremlin. Hell yeah, Jason. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And shout out to Professor Gremlin for having a sub. Fuck yeah, Professor Gremlin. He is a professor, specifically of gremlins.
We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you?
What the f-
Spay the princess? More like, my penis is hard now.
Spay the princess. You did that on purpose.
Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Did I just skip dialogue by accident? As I'm concerned, we still can't. Okay, no, I didn't.
And your solution is to send us back in there? Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess
Another chance.
to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
That is honestly terrifying when you think, like, just something that's like, hey, you're just gonna stop. Like, everything that makes you work is now stopped. That's fucking scary as shit.
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
She used my body as like a sex doll and then time reversed. It's my head canon.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
A retard, the world exploded. How do we know? Let's talk about this. I was like, all right, can we take a second to talk about this crazy bitch? Like,
just be quick about it.
Man, shut down all my organs. What the hell was I supposed to do about that? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Why would the narrator lie? Because he's a railroading dickbag.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate
I mean, he's a railroad
things.
game master, but he's not a liar. Now let's go stab her. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Really?
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
My mommy says I'm special too.
You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us?
I don't know, I kinda like being special.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here. I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job.
I do this because I told you to.
We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
It's kind of hard to do. Because you told me to!
He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
I agree with the paranoid one. He is a very sound man, and also he's named after a Black Sabbath album, and I really like that album, and it's also a good song, so I think I'm gonna trust him.
Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. Do you see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here.
You're right, Ozzy Osbourne.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
The door opens.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
What are those things in the window? What's going on here?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Why are there cosmic horrors beyond my imagination in the window right now? H.P. Lovecraft, is that you?
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
It's just an empty frame.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together.
No.
The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. It waits, and only you can do it.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than I remember it being.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
The cabin does this sometimes, just like when a house breathes. Also look at the mirror. When the fuck do houses breathe?
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Anything but the mirror on the
Right.
wall.
I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor.
That's
and the
gaslighting.
open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Houses breathe, moron. That's not a joke. What the fuck does that even mean? Like, you mean when, like, a house settles? Just like when you open the windows and shit? Doesn't it do with like when the windows doors are open and like airflow and all that? His whole paneling under the roof outside? No, not really. Even the eave truths? No. I don't think I've ever really noticed that, if I'm being honest with you. I don't look up very often.
There's definitely a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror. It allows the house to breathe.
There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he
Most
wants.
people don't look up. Exactly. Why would you lie about there not being a mirror when it's clearly right there? What's the point? Let's see how handsome I am.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
It's when you hear all those random noises when you're not alone. Yeah, it's like, I always just took that as the house settling. Because I've heard people use that before.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
I like this paranoid crazy guy. I like him. He's my favorite character.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Jason wasn't lying about the pipe bomb earlier.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Let's approach this mirror. I'm interested in the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
You gaslighting piece of shit.
This really isn't funny.
This is gonna be a Freddy Fazbear jump scare.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so
By the way, we're a
bad.
bird. What? We're a bird? Huh? What? So when I get the princess pregnant, how does that work? Does she lay an egg, or do I lay the egg? How does that work?
You cross over the threshold.
What the fuck?
Into a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Both? I don't want to lay an egg.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood.
Like Bethesda.
If the princess lives
Huh?
here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
What about Bethesda? Skyrim?
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a
Can't be
knife?
that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Harry seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void between the stairs. Like Bethesda just works. Well, no, if it's like Bethesda, that means it doesn't work. No, if it's Bethesda, it doesn't work and it's considered a feature. Let's try talking to her. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, you know. It's like, hey, princess, look, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. You know, I locked you in a basement. You murdered me. You know, we got a little crazy. Let me reintroduce myself. Hi, my name is Andrew. How you doing? Yeah, what's your name? Oh, Zarbonthia. It's a pretty name. Sister of Cthulhu, maybe. You know, got crazy names. All them people got names. No, a little racist. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's talk to her, I guess.
You heard my warning a minute ago. She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
It isn't me either.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I picked the direction of back the way I fucking came. Fuck this shit.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Promise? Oh, hey, I can't go back the way I came. What do you think? I'll let chat decide. You want to go left or right? Well, you know what? I made a Black Sabbath reference earlier. The guitarist for Black Sabbath is Tony Iommi. Tony Iommi is a left-handed guitarist. So I think we'll go left. I trust Tony Iommi. Always right, always left.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
It's It from the movie It. Wah!
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Oh, she's got a cute little, like, black dress on now. Face is a little creepy.
Your arms quickly follow.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
But even the... Hang on. The narrator asked, what did we do?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
So the princess...
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Lungs, liver.
What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
You have seconds left.
So this implies to me that it almost seems like the princess is stronger than the narrator. Because the narrator's like, what did you do? So is she like...
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart. Again, Your eyes shoot open as you gasp for
Sup,
breath.
bitch?
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Liver.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Liver. Why? Nerves. Heart. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Nerves. Don't lose sight of your mission. Lungs. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Holy Jesus, fuck.
Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
Eve, I'm not going to try and kill you. To do your worst, toss the blade and remain
Lungs.
with your nightmare.
Liver. Nerves. Heart.
Friends, even.
Lungs.
I just kill you instead. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation? You don't take you know that, right?
Heart.
I was sending you to stop
Liver.
you. Leave. What happened after you killed me last time?
Lungs.
Why wouldn't you finish me
Because
off?
I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Kill her or don't. I'm here for content.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it.
Oh, I'm about to bust.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
One
heart,
moment,
lungs,
and
liver,
then you're
nerves,
gone.
heart,
Just
lungs, liver,
like
nerves,
that.
heart, lungs,
Ah,
liver,
and
nerves,
there's the
heart,
fear.
lungs, liver, nerves. She pulls away. Lungs, liver,
But
nerves,
that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
What happened after you killed me the
I
last time?
tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
That's like the bare fucking minimum. You know, it's like when you're like questioning your parents and they're like, well, I put a roof over your head. Like, congratulations, you're abiding by the law. Like, she's not wrong. She's not wrong, but she ain't fucking right either.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Yes. I was sitting here to stop you, sure, or I can just leave. You're a fucking lunatic, you know that, right?
I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tips hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Yeah, well, you want me to be nicer? We don't have to be enemies, or we can be friends. You know, like you like gladiator movies? You do you?
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
If I let you, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I want to work together. Can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
Like I said, I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Oh, she's one of those bitches.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
What if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
We're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die,
Oh, she had a little
I'll
spinny
myself
animation. That's
around
neat.
you. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I think I'm gonna just fucking slay the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
Fucking idiot, you should have gone for the head.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
We did it. We actually did it.
lungs, liver, nerves.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Lungs, liver,
Can she?
heart, lungs, liver, nerves. We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving.
Stuck in a dream without a stare to be seen. What?
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can.
Crush his balls, princess. Please, mommy.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this.
Time passes.
Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
Well, scientists do predict that there is going to be a heat death of the universe, but that's going to be like in I think what, like 1 billion more years? Fuck. Anybody got a deck of cards? Uno? Fuck, anybody got like a book of Sudoku puzzles? Several trillion? Oh, man. I've got D&D. Alright, start her up. We're gonna need at least 2 books of Sudoku puzzles if we're gonna get through 1 trillion, I think.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick.
Warhammer Fantasy RPG for the next quadrillion years? Sure!
It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it?
What do you mean?
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
I'm Game Master. You surely are the Game Master, Jason. Fucking got him.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Because it's better than being stuck down here for fucking eternity. It's like someone being like in a vegetative state. Like if I'm ever in a vegetative state, I would want you to just put a bullet in my fucking head. You know what I mean?
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
You're right. I don't.
But why?
But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
So you find yourself on a small... I'm Game Master. So you find yourself on a small gravel path in the middle of the woods. Your destination, a cabin in the woods. Your objective to slay the princess. God damn it! It's a never-ending loop!
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
It's kind of gay, narrator.
Why?
Why?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
Yes, but why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? I'm trying to, like, make so my hair can fit between my headset. I feel like with my hair this short, I'm giving like Danny from Ninja Sex Party vibes. Like back in like early Ninja Sex Party when his hair was shorter. Kind of like this. That's what it reminds me of anyway.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
My creature biology. When I starve or die of dehydration for forever happens.
That's a grim thought, innit?
Means like an 80s homosexual. You're an 80s homosexual, Jason. How can I be an 80s homosexual if I don't have the Freddie Mercury mustache? Flaw in your logic, dickhead.
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
Well, guess we're stuck down here forever, though. Meantime, this body's still pretty warm.
We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it. Ah, yes. The whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though.
The first what?
Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now? It's secret time?
Still no.
I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something to talk about. I feel like this is like the Jason route.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
I could ask for you guys. What more I
You
need?
could do a lot better than us.
Yes, do it.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Let's play Sudoku. Secret?
The
Secret?
narrator continues to ignore you.
Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Oh, wait. Did I fuck myself out of not doing the secret thing? God damn it. I'm too curious.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
I thought this said shit yourself for a second. Let's eat the princess. Well, I mean, yeah, shit, there's our food source. We're gonna die anyway. We might as well die of a disease while on a full stomach, you know? I say let's wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Let us wait, I guess.
More time passes. More time passes. You're still here.
So how many times do I have to press wait for something to happen, or will it just keep doing that forever?
More time
Yay, immortality!
more time.
It won't do anything? Oh, okay. So we can either throw the blade into the void or kill ourselves. I'm curious to see what will happen if we... Because, okay, if we kill ourselves, we just start over. We start the loop over. But I feel like this leads us to something. So let's... I'm going to do this.
Oh no, what are you doing?
If we kill ourselves based.
You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now. You mean, other than starving? Right, I mean, other than that. You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing. Nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade. No, you really shouldn't have, but biology and time are immutable forces.
Nice.
And eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
Next time, what the fuck? The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood.
What the fuck?
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and
Do we
on,
gain a new voice every time?
and on and on. Yes, so it does.
Ooh, a new friend! These woods remind me of the hunt. You know, these woods remind me of the Babe.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave?
Yay, multiple personality disorder.
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included.
So I wonder if we killed ourselves, if we would have had a different... Excuse me, fuck. A different voice in our head.
Oh, Threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
Who knows? Well, I might find out.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
This is definitely a high school email.
This place feels a bit different, though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job.
Or you could tell me what the fuck is going on. You say never been met on the other loops. You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
That's not an answer.
Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good.
Yeah.
I haven't
What he
met
said.
you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
So the other voices, are they other narrators? So is the narrator like the main voice in our head, and then the other voices are like other narrators? That's interesting. The voices are you. And the voices are me, and the narrator's just a narrator. And they just didn't have the budget for a second voice act. Well, no, it would be a third because it's the princess. Yes. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse.
How?
And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters.
Fuck you.
And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong. I'm begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away. Yet here we are, walking away despite your protestations. There's got to be a crack in this world somewhere. If he's looking in at us, there has to be a way out. Ugh, fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. Hope for all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we? I don't know, but it feels like home. It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness is quiet. There is a distinct rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. It's not.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that
I just got an achievement that says the real
is a
one starts now.
princess.
New playthrough. What?
You're here to slay her.
What? What?
If you
what?
don't,
Huh? What?
it will be the end of the world.
Die by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Oh shit, so that was one of the endings. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna move my hair back. Because I feel like this looks better. So, okay. How many roots and endings are there? What's like a number? I want to know exactly what I'm dealing with before I settle in for like a series. That's a very good question. Thank you. I thought long and hard before asking it. I like this music. It's very soothing. I've seen 30... Holy shit, that's a lot. Well, you know, I want to just have fun and do the squall route. I'm going to do the squall route. Just silence to everything.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the...
Each chapter has more...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table,
Each route
is a
contains multiple
pristine
endings,
blade.
with each chapter having multiple endings. I'm going the same route. Well, wait, so if I just kill her in the cabin, is that the same exact route that I was just on? If I just squall it? Oh, you can do that. Did you think I was going to do the exact same shit? Like, you said literally everything changes. I'm just going to...
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want. You take the blade from the table.
You're retarded enough to
It'd
do
be
so.
rather
Fuck you,
difficult to slay
Jason.
the princess and save the world without.
And I mean it that time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Mommy?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I'm not afraid of you. You're a girl.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I feel like I should be putting these save slots to better use.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Why don't I like stab her in the head? That's the most efficient way to murder someone, is through the head. You get the brain. Or through the throat. That's the coolest way to kill somebody, with a knife. Like stab them in the throat. It's my opinion anyway.
Oh.
I love that. Oh shit. Damn. I just remembered the fucking Dodgers are playing right now in the World Series. I wonder what the score is. Oh shit. Yankees are up 5-0. Top of the 5th. Dude, if the Yankees do the impossible and fucking come back from a 3-0 deficit in the World Series, the fucking MLB is rigged. I swear to God.
This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Well, not really, considering the fact that you're still talking.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Damn, every dialogue option could potentially get you a different ending.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Let me see. A holographic Charizard? Holy shit, I've been looking for one of these.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
I believe him. So I'm going to start using the saves, so we're going to start from here. I'm going to overwrite that save file. I really didn't have to do that. Yeah, fuck it. Let us remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
That's not fair.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? Doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
Why did you hesitate? I didn't hesitate. I went to grab the knife very fast.
For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Hooray! The Razor. The Razor's Edge? That was a decent album.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Dude, then all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning. Before she will lie,
She couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Blood We stabbed her hard. She stopped moving, and then she came back up. Explain where we didn't listen, you British fuck. Well, technically we didn't listen because we went to grab the knife again. I think we were just supposed to leave.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Send her to the basement. Oh, the mirror disappeared. Nice.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
I don't believe you.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying
Stop
to trick
gaslighting
us,
us.
but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Sounds like free pussy. Yo, Jason not lying.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Yes. Right after this blowjob. You're gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
A sweet, innocent princess.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
Yes, right after this blowjob, Andrew blows himself on stream. I wish. I say we trust her. I kinda don't.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
She certainly feels threatening.
She said she'd never stab us. I mean, that's true.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Now that's gaslighting. Stabbing us is illegal. Well, no, the act of stabbing somebody technically isn't illegal. It's if they die of it. You know what I mean? Like you could say you had a murderous intent, but you could say, nah, I just stabbed them, like, you know, I just happened to be making a stabbing motion and they walked into my knife. So if anything, it's their fault.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
But I'm nervous.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time
Exactly.
getting stuck in your head.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
That's a yes.
remember it, so it must not have happened.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen. Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
That's exactly what happened. So you do remember it.
Would I just lie?
Yes.
Would I just lie to your
This
face?
is advanced
and tell you
gaslighting
everything I
here.
remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Yes.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Yeah. No takesy backsies, bitch.
Do you hear how deranged you sound?
I trust her. Well, your
Please
name
stop
is Jason,
dawdling. This
so
is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse
Take
for you when
that.
it actually happens.
I'll let you out of here if you drop it. You're acting so suspicious right now. Except from ending the world, and you killed me the last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Well, you're a ginger retard, so shut the fuck up. Well, you're Jason. Take that.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything.
That's
Thinks he
mean.
can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
Well, I'm black. There you go. My key's black, so that settles it. Shut up, Jason.
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I'm a black albino.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yes, you're currently, right now, you're a kickback in a recliner with a fucking beer.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No. I have my dignity.
No, you don't.
Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Like a bitch. Got her the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like.
I think
so
I'd
you
know
better
what a
come
key
right
looks like.
within close staring distance, just to be sure.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
I'd rather not do that again. I think we need to let bygones be bygones. Just let me stab you twice. He's an inappropriate bitch, so I don't you know what a key looks like. That's not proper English, Jason, so your point is mute.
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
Why don't you come closer to me, and then I'll stab you in the boobie again. Autocorrector's a whore? You're a whore.
Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm.
Whoa.
Her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion.
That's awesome.
So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Hot.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
Stab that bitch in the tit.
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm.
I kind of could have told you that was going to happen.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
So does this make you horny? A little bit.
Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it you do. But unfortunately for you and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched.
Bruh, whoever this player character is a bitch. All you gotta do, let me show you what you gotta do, right? This is what you gotta do for this bitch. She coming at you, right? Got the knife? Weave the kid. That's how you win. You gotta weave, you stab that bitch in the throat. Exactly.
You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense.
Just pick up the hand again. The fuck? My wanking hand. No! That's the hand I would use to jerk off to the thought of you. I mean, to jerk off.
She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
Again, all we had to do is just weave, stab that bitch. All you had to do.
I'm going to kill you now.
You're boring.
With a squelch, she does just that.
I do love how she's like, yeah, all right, you kind of took the fun out of this because you kept asking questions. Please don't. Ow.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay! My liver. The arms race. On
a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp. A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Holy shit!
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time?
We have 2 new friends now.
Being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Run it back, you bitch.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
862.
This is our 3rd? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right, that's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
I agree.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. And what if we never do?
Shut up.
So? Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
What's the significance of the mirror, then?
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. Oh.
That was indeed a long, drawn-out sigh.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional
Whee, a
and
slide.
unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Thank God I didn't trip on my fucking knife.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Her dress looks sharper.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
That's pretty fucking hot. So no hand jobs. Well, I mean, if you're brave enough.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Oh, she's loose, alright. She's gonna be coming, alright. Am I right, chat?
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
You only get one stroke. Going to appeal to her authority. Puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. I'm gonna try flirting with her. I'm gonna fuck her. And we don't. We're panicking. We're going to fight her, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. Kill us, right? So let's beat her at it. All these ideas suck. Think up something better. Oh, she wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Let's fight her. We gotta have a stiff. This is gonna fucking do it. Do what? I say we have a stiff upper lip. We gotta fucking. You know what I'm saying? We gotta save ourselves here. Slice her neckerchief.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
I turned that off ages ago.
Shut up, you emo fuck.
Pain is good. It's how we stay alive.
Nah, I'm sick of pain. Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Do your worst. I bet you can't even hurt me.
Sure thing. I love a challenge. I bet I can hurt you so much.
Oh yeah? Well, have you considered this? Gun! Where the fuck did you get a gun at? Found it.
The princess closes the distance and we dodge.
Arms so flappy. That's kind of weird. Walmart. That's true.
And you dodge.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
I am the Flash.
You dodge the princess's blows for as long as you can, sustaining only nicks and cuts as you attempt to avoid her blades. But it isn't long before you're winded, your feet a little slower, your gait a little clumsier. That's all the opening she needs. She skewers you.
Gotcha.
And? Does it hurt? No.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on it. No, you're in it. Where the hell are you?
The narrator is confused.
I think we're dead, and that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress. Good job.
So does the voice of the cold appear after every third death? Or, well, no, wait, we haven't gotten to the third chapter yet.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
4. Wait, what? Did I miss one? This is the third chapter, but it didn't have a little opening.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
It did? No, it didn't. It had chapter 2, it didn't have a chapter 3. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
You're a fucking idiot. You can't even spell idiot right, retard.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I know she's a nice lady, you shitbag.
As long as we keep moving, why not? It's not like dying again and again is doing us any harm. Let's see how far this little mind hole goes, shall we?
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
You might be getting a new neighbor. Does this mean I have to move the pool table? When did you get a... I almost fell for that. Fell for what?
Come on, show me something new.
Here's something new. Shotgun. I'm gonna try flirting with her. Or she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
Thanks.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
Why does she have so many now?
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
I want to see where this goes.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Just panic. Flee.
Hey, Voice of the Paranoid. I love that guy.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 4, mutually assured destruction. We skipped 3 and went to 4.
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a
This is a whole village. Yeah, I like this guy. He's got the right idea. We shouldn't be trying to kill the princess. We should be trying to fuck her. In the ass.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. Yeah, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Gaslighting got so strong that Andrew is gaslighting us now. How am I gaslighting you? Come on, gaslighting's not real, Nucky.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Hey, has anybody up here ever heard of the definition of insanity?
Narrator,
I think it
we
responds.
heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
No? Okay, just figured I'd ask.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
No, the other voices killed that one days ago.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Did you hear that, chat? She says she liked me. Oh my god, she likes me.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Pussy is a blade. Promise? Clip blade.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Yeah, come on, dickhead.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Cliff.
Really? Okay then.
Her new thing is a thermonuclear detonator. Guess you're all fucked.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
It's pretty hot. Yeah, Jason gets it. Smash. I have this in credit. This room has a lot of sexual tension. Wood.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous.
This dude gets it. This guy gets it. This guy gets it.
Yes, behold the perfect.
Make love to us.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Now there's an idea.
That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
Heart's beating. Call me crazy, but
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate it.
oh, accidentally left clicked.
We're
Or right clicked, I mean.
screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Hey, get the fuck back here. This whole thing was your idea.
Narrator,
I had that in my mind.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too. Oh shit.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me
Everybody
feel
shut up.
different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Oh shit. Yo, we just unlocked Ultra Instinct. He's like, I should take it seriously. I just look up. Dun 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 dun. You knock back, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes at you as you approach, but as her blow finishes your arch, you're already somewhere else. Yo, we literally fucking unlocked Ultra Instinct. We're fucking Goku right now. We need that fucking song for the anime. Gang 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 gang
You're
gaziraze.
incredible.
You're incredible. Make sweet love in my bladed vagina. Your weapons clash against it again. You and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive. Water and steel, make yourself... Neither of you survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. I get to see the other... You do not get to see the other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Is that Ryuk? From Death Note? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You're a bird, remember? No, I'm Ryuk. No, I'm Goku. I have Ultra Instinct. The fuck? Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. As the presence inhabiting the shell, it is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You're the thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Goku? Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Well, this is wrong, because I'm a bird. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
So is this like some mysterious entity that controls the hands talking, or is this like the Princess Blade Monster talking?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty,
but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly
hands.
where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Much more than both, much less than now. What? Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed.
He's actually making perfect sense,
This is not a place
Chase.
that can hold a fragment of a concept.
No gaslighting? Yeah, but I don't understand what you
She
said.
arrived here. She was going to return to me.
Much more the both, much less than now.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Or you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I
More would be a
could not
spoiler?
have trapped
Okay.
you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
That's what you meant about perspective. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Doesn't really answer my question. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm overwriting all these saves. Just fuck it, I'm starting fresh. Hint to help you keep playing. You don't need all the endings, is what she's saying. Yeah, I kind of get that part, but I'm still like... I'm saving because I'm curious to see like what the other things are, but I guess that's not in the spirit of the game for me personally. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Oh, how nice.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
So this is the love story he was talking about, right? It's not love story between you and the princess, it's a love story between you and whatever this thing is. Oh shit. Oh, it just kicked me out of the game. Hang on, I'm gonna check something real quick on Steam. I wanna go to the... Did I do what? It just kicked me out. Like, it literally just ended. I don't know if it crashed or if it was supposed to do that. Where's Slay the Princess? There's 199 achievements? Holy fuck. 131 achievements. Check. Face the consequences. House of No. Leave. Stuck in a dream without a... Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. So, but, okay, so what I basically gathered from that, I'm going to go back into the game and do the same thing just to make sure that wasn't just the game crashing and it's supposed to do that, because you'd think it would give me an achievement. Well, if I get an achievement when I load into the game, we'll see. But so there is a true ending to this game, because that's one thing I was...
Return to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Yo, that's fucking tough, bro. That's tough as shit. Yo, that's fucking tough. This game is fucking sick, dude. Oh my god, I love this. That's fucking amazing. So it was supposed to kick me out of the game. Nice. Dude, this is a lot like Doki Doki Literature Club. I am very glad you suggested this. I was already thinking of like maybe playing it someday because I saw my friend Bendu play it. Shout out to I'm gonna give Bendu a shout out. Shout out friend Bendu. Go follow Bendu. She's pretty cool. But she was playing this game a while back. And I was like, okay, like I didn't watch the stream because I kind of wanted to be like not spoiled by it because I was kind of interested in the game. So I'm like, oh, I'll save this for later. Like I might play it someday, like whatever. This is very fucking interesting. I love this. This time only the game is gaslighting you. It's gaslighting you into making me forget. Oh no. Wait, you saying unlike Doki Doki, it's not an anime girl gaslighting me, or it's the game itself? Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
The princess? Oh my god. Oh my god, does she like me? Does she think I'm cute? Like, oh my god, oh my god.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the razor full to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm gonna save here. I kind of want to go back to these other... Well, this one is kind of like the same thing. I was just telling the narrator to fuck off and not take the knife. Remember after the first reset, I acted like the first game didn't happen? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never forget that. Okay, I want to load this file to see what the other endings of this bring. And then I'll jump back into this. Keep going, trust me. Don't load it. All right. All right, we'll do... I can get them later. Ooh. Like without resetting? All right, I'll take your word for it. Let's just keep going. Each route has like 2 to 5 endings. This is so fun. I love this. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Like real bad. I'll be right back. Jason, stop talking to the VOD watchers. Get one now, I'll throw this pipe on. I need sleep. Good night. Good night, Naki. Thank you for sticking around and coming in here and fucking being cool and shit. And thank you again for the candy you gave me on my birthday. I haven't eaten any yet, but I'm probably going to at some point. I might give it out to some of the kids on Halloween. You know, spread the joy. Or I might eat it all for myself, because fuck them kids.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's silently continue to the cabin. I'm going to try and
You make
fuck
your
the
way
princess
up
this
short
time.
path to the cabin.
Okay,
You'll
I want to
find
try
the
and bang the
princess
princess one time, and then my next route after trying to bang. You can't now. I can't. Oh, what the hell? Oh, wait. Hang on.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here.
All right.
I'm talking about the end.
Locked in the basement and the world. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
What happens is you get up. I want
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Do you have evidence to back this up?
Look,
My
you're already
evidence is
on
I
the
made
path
it the
that leads to
fuck up.
cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I don't want to. Oh, she's going into worlds because she's locked up? That's bad,
Does
though, isn't it?
Are you a monarchist?
No, but I want to fuck
Is slaying a
bitches.
princess that much
And
worse
the princess
than
is
slaying
one of the
a
bitches.
fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything,
I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until... Well, no, that's...
while I appreciate the mental, nevertheless, and before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest causality doesn't matter here. It's no use arguing some matter unless, of course... Oh, I have to... Like I said... Are you serious?
I'm not doing this.
No, you have to do it. Of course, I mean... Yes.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward.
No, it's I'll go to the cabin or maybe I'll slay her.
Then I guess we'll just have to
Tell
see
me
what
to talk to her,
happens.
okay.
But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
Maybe I'd
And
like
the more
that.
you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Honestly, so far that last ending has been my favorite. I mean, I know we only have like 2 endings now, I think. Or technically 3 because the like first one you get that like introduces you to the real game. But that was fucking awesome. Like, not only the fact that we, like, ultra instinct that shit, but, like, everything else, that was so fucking cool.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Now, I'm assuming
You
grabbing...
make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I'm
We're not going to go through
assuming
this, right?
that
She's a princess. We're supposed to
grabbing
slave
the knife
princesses, not
is
slave.
not a good idea to, like, bang her. So, I'm going to not do that. Even though, yeah, I wanted to do that anyway.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about. Proceed to the cabin. Let us carry on.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The blade is your implement.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
That was kind of more in line what I thought the princess would sound like in the first place, I'm not gonna lie.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you.
I'm gonna.
It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Lie. I think I'm here to save you. You know, we haven't talked to her yet. Let's see what this does. I hope this doesn't fuck me over.
Don't
Hi.
be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Save her? Oh, well, I only pressed the fucking thing, so...
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
There's gonna be a lot riding on me in a second, too, if you know what I'm saying.
Hi.
Up top.
Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do, madam.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
You're a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe they could have. Never know. And somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? So this
Okay.
one.
I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way
course,
out
madam.
of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh no.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me
Your
out of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight
Fortunately so,
panic
princess.
rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh. That's lovely. So no head.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike,
No hand job.
it's
I said
now.
head. No, it's no hand job. Oh.
Or we could use it to free her.
Grab it.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess or slay the princess? Let us save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
So, question on just how different the fucking roots are in this game. If I had chosen at the start to say, I'm here to save you, would she have not been eating trying to eat through her arm? Or would, like, this have happened anyway? Because you said everything I say changes. I think so? Really? Oh my god, it's fascinating.
You cut into her flesh.
She's looking up at you with them big beady eyes and shit.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
For like a $12 game, there's so much content in this. I think it was more than $12, if I recall correctly.
No, she didn't.
The Pristine cut anyway.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
You got it on sale? It was indeed on sale.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Where's locked door?
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Ah, the game is sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky game.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
And I'm trying to fuck a princess, but clearly you don't want me to be happy. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Good.
Whatever.
Good.
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
It's like that one meme of the girl who's just like, I forget exactly how it goes, but it's like she keeps hitting you with a lead pipe. She's like, why are you bleeding? Bang, bang, bang.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
See, this is a good ending, chat. She's sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive.
Yes, that meme.
The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Oh yeah, all she says is sorry. Sargi. Why are you bleeding?
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Oh, she's so sad, guys. She's so sad. Look at her. She's so sad.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods.
Nani?
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Shia
it will
LaBeouf.
be the end of the world.
I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
I just realized when there's referring to the narrator, he is capitalized.
Our beloved?
Like
Yes, you'll
God
have
or
to be
something.
very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Or a peck on the dick.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very You died last time, which probably only happened. You were the one who did us in, villain.
Villain?
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
I don't.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
Great vegetables.
Or do
Thank
you
you.
think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I think she just used our body as a sex toy.
She would never. She's a perfect
Me
angel
personally.
that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I'm going with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that
That's
cabin.
right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Yes. Yes, it is.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call. Just be quick about it.
She was even able to kill me last time because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world. Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Locked her in the basement.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will... Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but... Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because I'm the only dipshit who decided to go into the woods and kill the princess.
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
And I shall save it indeed. With my princess wife.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Sounds like
I
it.
do. But I also speak from the heart.
And the
My
dick.
passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Alright, buddy. Keep it in your pants
Sure,
for now.
yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Princess is gonna think we're fucking crazy when we come in and we're like, hey, we have a new voice in our head. Oh, that's wonderful.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Bro's a great A simp.
In which
Jesus
case
Christ.
she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
There's clearly a mirror here. Why would you lie about it? What's the point? See how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
I'm using my
Why
eyes.
would
There's
I
a
lie
mirror
about
right
something
there.
so meaningless? What good would it even do? You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how to... It was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Or maybe the out-of-place feather will be exactly what she was into.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Well, you weren't here last time, so you don't
Maybe
fucking
that's
count.
because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous... So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Shut up. We're not going to take the blade again either this time. Hey, baby, I'm here to
The door
save
to the
you.
basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Just keep it in your pants until we go on at least one date. Like, fuck, we haven't even taken the bitch for coffee yet. I mean, like, she murdered us and we cut off her hand, so I guess we're, like, kind of closer than, like, you know, like, all that stuff. But, like, still, let's take her out to, like, a fucking Starbucks or something
Yes,
first.
for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
What's coffee? What's a date?
That her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Wouldn't you like to know? What's a Starbucks? Wouldn't you like to know?
Walk down the stairs and lock
Ooh,
eyes
she's
with
like
the
got a
princess.
frilly dress.
There's a
So
heavy
pretty
chain
and shit.
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words,
Titties.
but surely she can hear my
They
spirit.
got bigger than last time.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
This is where you, Jason. You said her tits get bigger. Did her tits get bigger? I feel like they got bigger.
It's
They
you,
did.
my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
See, I'm observant, chat. When it matters,
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
we are dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yes, yes, it does.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Fucking A, right? We have.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Because of him.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Yes, I do. And we will do it right by fucking up against the wall.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yeah, my libido is stronger than my want to save the world. So, we're banging. I don't think we should say this to her. She might think we're fucking crazy. My love, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
That's fair. Save and do it. You're right. I can save and do it. Let's see.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Ah, she's okay with it. We can just keep going.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
He's got a point, guys.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Ah, she's cool with it.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Yeah, if you could do that, she probably would have been free like a long time ago.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with.
Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I'll slay that pussy. Let's just rescue her.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yes, actually, that's exactly what I would
I
do.
would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Damn. Oh, he could keep our life. He could end our life the same way that the paranoid one could keep our life alive.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Why the fuck couldn't she have done that? Like,
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
look at her. She's all like pretty and shit.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
She's waiting for your handsome claws, clearly. True!
The princess jumps up and
Her
smothers you.
boobs are
with
amazing.
Ugh.
Ugh, yeah, you're just fucking jealous you're not getting smothered in her tits and everything.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
I don't care about that. I care about getting my dick wet tonight, and that's clearly gonna happen.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
So real.
What do we do now?
We fuck. What do we do here, chat? I say we fucking take charge. We leave. And then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Just as God intended.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually.
No. He's got a point.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Let the lady be a little happy, alright? She's a little happy scamper. Let her be a little happy scamper. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let her be happy. Look at those amazing tits. Would you want to make those tits sad? I mean, that face sad?
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't
It
fair.
is not fair,
But
exactly.
The unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Right on, mate.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
And I'm in love with her tits, her smile. It's her smile that I love, chat.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything
She was
you will ever
beautiful
know.
with a capital B. I mean, brutal. I wasn't lost in her eyes.
Are
you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Yes, I do.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Hell, it is. I like the hero voice too. He's kind of just like, whatever, man. Fuck it, I'm just here. What should we do here? Well, if I open the door by myself, I would look very heroic, which means I'm definitely getting laid tonight. But if we open it together, that's like a team effort. You know what I'm saying? Middle. All right, I'm going to blindly do what you say, Jason.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Let's work together, my love.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Yeah.
Bro, mad as fuck that I'm getting bitches like that.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs.
The knife.
And the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Who could slay those that beautiful smile? It's your smile, chat. Take the blade and slay the princess. You're not doing that. I am not doing that.
You're
right.
enjoying this, aren't you?
Yes.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
Yes.
I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Why not? You're the narrator. Just say that's how it works. Just say you clearly control the story enough to where you can stop us and shit, but not enough to where you can fully stop us. So just say it is, dickhead.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Since I already made up our mind, we're leaving. All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Just ignore them. I'm going to save here. I feel like the middle's probably... I'm curious to see what'll happen. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. My mom told me to choose the very best, and that is Y-O-U, and that spells you. Is that already safe? Yeah, already safe. Alright, I guess we're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin.
Hooray!
And then you step outside.
Romantic haze, your love will set you free.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Let's fuck! Right here!
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh. Bye. Chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me.
But it feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror. As you reach, silences reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. So in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
You're saying a safe physical riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? There's a lot. Holy shit.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Why would I kill her, though? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So that basically means if you try to do another route again, it'll like stop you? Is that what I'm gaining from that? Yes. Huh. Interesting. You have been kinder to me than everyone else I've met. Thank you. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
I'm almost afraid to say this one. Well, I have like, what, infinite fucking save files?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Alright, that didn't really do anything. I'm gonna save here. I imagine all of these result in the same, but they So now, question. If I go and I load from, like, here, does the perspective still count? Or do I have to redo it? No, I would have to redo it. Huh. You'll get the achievements, though. Okay. Okay, so because I want to see the achievement. I want to see what just happened, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do these two and just reload. Your life, but as it bruises into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Your wheel cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay, so they don't really do anything, then. Alright, guess I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
All right. think I'm just gonna save over this one. No, I had like a fucking million of them. Alright, so that's gonna be it for tonight. Shutting the game off there. It's getting pretty late, so that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. This has become a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. Like a whole hell of a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. I am very happy that you recommended this game, Jason, and I am very excited to keep playing this. Mainly to see, because like what's interesting about it is, I feel like the whole like resetting and like getting multiple ending things, like if that like that as like the basis or concept of the game is already interesting to me, but that could get old fast. Like with the Stanley Parable, I paid for it. Yeah, well, I haven't gotten that payout from Twitch yet, so technically I'm still the one who paid for it. So, who's to say? Yeah. My camera's like too far over to the... I'm not like centered at all. There we go, that's better. Somewhat, I guess. But anyway, at the end of the month, twat. No, that's not how it works. How do I look here? Okay, I'm fine. But like I was saying, like the whole like getting different endings and like seeing how many you can get thing, it kind of like, it runs its course after a while. Like that was my thing with the Stanley Parable, was like I really enjoyed the Stanley Parable and it's super fun, but it's one of the things where it's like you don't really have much of a drive to keep going. It's like, well, I don't really know what else to do, so I just kind of like gonna, you know, leave it at that, at least for me personally. But like with this game, the fact that it has like a sort of like true ending where it's like, you know, like getting all the endings has a purpose within the game besides just getting all the endings. That's fun. I like that. It's interesting, and plus it like is a reason to complete the game. So yeah, this game is fun. This game is fun, and it is very interesting. It is very well voiced. Like hats off to the voice actor and voice actress in this game. They do a very good job. Because I'm assuming, because the narrator and all the voices in our heads share the same voice actor, so I'm assuming the princess and the entity. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm assuming they would only, because why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? But yeah, this was very fun. This was a pleasant surprise. And I'm very much looking forward to the next session of this. But that will be where we leave things off here for now. So I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to Jason for the gift sub from earlier. Thank you to Jason as well for the 100 bits. Or, well, no, he's got more than 100 bits. He had 300 bits tonight. So thank you for the 300 bits and the gift sub, Jason. I really appreciate it. And thank you for Jason and Aki for coming in the chat and watching. And thank you for anybody else who was watching and just decided to lurk around. Thank you for 400 bits. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to keep up to date with me and all that stuff, it's in the description below. I have my socials there. I really don't have there's really no point for me to link my socials, because I don't post on my Twitter anymore because I deleted the app, and I don't really post about Twitch shit on Instagram. So unless I change it to my art account, which I might do. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube with the VOD upload, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch to watch these when they go live. And you can join my Discord channel, or Discord server rather, to get notified of when I go live and what schedules are and all that good stuff. And you can talk with us and talk with me in Discord. You can talk with Jason in Discord. I don't know why you want to do that, but you could. Yeah, that's basically everything. Thank you all for coming by, and we had a great night of dumpster diving, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So, take care. Love your neighbors. Love thyself. I am very lonely. You are. So, Ronery. I'm ending the stream on that note. That's fucked up, Jason.